How Roman Atwood built a viral empire twice. Not once, but twice. I don't even met anyone who doesn't know Roman Atwood. I feel like people have at least seen a clip of him, even your mother, all right? My most clearest one, the ball pit. I don't think it was a prank, but he just filled his house with ball, like, bunch, like, he made it a ball pit, bro.
It was YouTube 24/7.
10 million subscribers. The ultimate milestone, the holy grail of YouTube. It's what every kid and aspiring creator dreams of. The diamond club signifies status.
God, KSI. God. Damn, why the fuck did he do this?
Legacy, it puts you into the YouTube Hall of Fame. But only 2,164 channels have ever reached this peak. And the crazy thing about Roman is that he's done it twice.
Done it twice? Yeah, he does crazy shit, bro.
The story of Roman Atwood is actually pretty simple. Growing up in small-town Ohio, Roman watched his parents build their business from the ground up. And from this, he learned...
I know there's a lot of controversy that goes around him and his wife. Because I think there's an age difference there. But I don't think it's crazy or not. Like, I gotta learn. I gotta see
the value of hard work.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Of doing it by yourself. As he reached high school and his teachers began asking what his plan for life...
Oh my, that's some real 2000 punk shit right there. He looked like a little punk, right?
Where
got the little spikes.
Values really grew clear. You see, Roman's only wanted to do one thing since 6th grade, and that was making videos. But there was just one
God, he went through every phase.
Or Madison Avenue marketing, there was really no way for your average Joe to make a living off of homemade videos. So after graduating high school, he went to work at his parents' rope factory while he figured out how he was going to achieve this dream. And then a little website you may have heard of came out in 2006. YouTube was really the first of its kind. It was a video sharing platform that allowed anyone and everyone to upload their creations to the infinite reach of the internet. And it was the exact opportunity that Roman was waiting.
YouTube GOAT? Ryan Higa, what?
When did you realize
the only answer
that I can post these?
I was showing these dumb videos I made to a group of friends, and one of them was like, you should put these on YouTube.
So I put my videos on YouTube, and nothing happened.
I put up 60 videos in 1 year, dedicated. Every single Tuesday I would put up a video, and sometimes I do a bonus video for my loyal 12 fans.
The success certainly didn't come overnight. After years of uploads with nothing to show for it, that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity seemed to be fading. And Roman was ready to call it quits.
I remember you making the videos, the skits, and you were ready to give them up.
I remember perfectly.
I think it's that
saying twice, I'm gonna quit YouTube. I'll be honest, at that time, it was just like, this is never gonna work.
It was like, I'll just upload all these videos, nothing. If it had 2 views, it's because I refreshed the page.
All this hype, all this talk, all this like want to make videos was just a failure.
Almost 30 years old
bro.
With very little to show, crying, like depressed.
I got so down on my...
I'd be forgetting Roman, he didn't see success until he was older. Like right now, that man's probably like 50s.
Myself, I was making the worst decision.
Right? He's got to be in his 50s.
Through my backyard with a bottle of Jack
late 40s maybe.
Drinking it until I couldn't walk and I would lay down. To me, I was at rock bottom.
And then you got the check for 56 cents or something.
It was huge. I had like 56 cents in my AdSense account.
I made 58
what?
cents on YouTube. 58 cents.
I remember being so excited. I told my dad, I said, yo, I made 58 cents on YouTube.
Jokingly, it was a joke, and he just dead straight looked at me, and he said...
What I said, well, it proves you can make money out of it.
I'll never forget you. I know exactly where I was standing and where you were kneeling when you said that.
Hey,
he was basically like...
That's crazy how he could like remember like so freshly, bro.
Do this. Like, you can do this. If you can make 58, you can make 58,000.
And W dad too for saying that.
To drop a new gear. Roman quit his parents' rope factory and went all in. 7 days a week, just YouTube.
It was this right here that changed my life, this bottle of water. I thought it'd be a great idea to take this to the streets in front of police.
All right, so this is what I've seen that video. I've seen that video.
That video ended up getting more views than all 2.5 years of my videos combined.
And it's going crazy 5 days. Tosh Plano's calling me ridiculousness, was hitting us up, World Star, and all these. I'm like, holy crap, like what is happening?
That week of that video, we gained 150,000 subscribers.
Hey, that's crazy, man. He really stuck to it, bro. After hundreds of videos and boom.
1 month later,
that one, bro. It takes one video.
Again, another 150,000
subs. I remember that.
300,000 in a month.
Following the release of the P-Prank video, Roman quite literally became the fastest growing YouTuber on the platform, beating out the likes of Jenna Marbles, Smosh, and even Ray William Johnson in subscribers.
Damn!
I instantly became known for the guy that pranks police officers. I had a niche in the system. It was a niche.
I was like the first YouTuber to prank police. And I was like, I'm gonna capitalize on police. I wanna make money off police. Who does that?
We were creating a new genre of pranks, and it was crazy, so we said, let's do it together.
I got a whole bunch of them. Look forward to Lake. A really big buzz right now.
We did 10 million views that week on that video.
The whole city knew us. The police knew us.
That's crazy, man.
Wanted posters in the police station.
Wanted?
By August of that year, Roman's channel generated.
I remember the gas prank.
After inevitably.
You have have to be bold as fuck to be able to like prank. I wouldn't say, well, nowadays policemen, they'll probably shoot you for no reason, bro. They'll shoot you just for staring at them. But I'm talking about like messing with the public. You know, I feel like I can't do that. I feel like I'm too nice to do shit like that.
Outgrowing Ohio,
Not
Roman,
saying he's
Dennis, and
mean,
Battalion went
he's
global,
just a little
throwing
more
pranks in
bold
Egypt,
than me.
Paris, London, and then finally settling in LA, where they really stepped up their game. From TPing Howie Mandel's house to pranking massive YouTubers and even filling up his house with plastic balls, Roman was on a viral trajectory unlike anything the platform had ever seen.
Oh, that's 2015.
And then in the height of it all, Roman decided to abandon everything that he had ever dreamt of.
What?
It was the most risky move I did because coming from nobody and all of a sudden you're this big prankster on YouTube, that's like, you think it's your jackpot, that's your goal, that's where you're gonna live forever. And I remember like making the call to my management and to YouTube, like, hey, not only am I going to move to vlogging, which was a crazy risk, I'm gonna go PG. That was a huge jump.
Yeah.
Scary
Oh,
jump. My whole career was
PG.
rated R.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I went, boom, clean. Everybody was like, that's the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
But again, it was a super passion. It was like, this is where I'm going. If I lose all my viewers,
I ain't gonna lie, there's like such a big area when it comes to being PG, like family friendly. And I've seen it in some of my things, like the way I talk, the more I notice, the more I cuss, the less money I make. All right. So I definitely try to not make. And I definitely try not to cuss as much.
I'm still gonna move to family. Like, that was my only goal.
Nah,
Most
that
of it
ain't
was,
gonna
like,
stop me, bro.
Seeing my kids growing
Cussing
up,
is funny.
It's not really who I am. I'm not really a rated R person. That's the truth. And I felt like I was kind of acting rated R. Nobody was making like clean family content, like Tim Allen type stuff, right? Is like the guy that's just at home with his kids doing edgy dad stuff. I was like, I'm gonna try this.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is a brand new channel.
First vlog was
I'm pretty
11
nervous
years
about it.
ago?
I'm doing
Shit.
vlogs, especially solo.
Unlike the painstakingly slow growth of the first channel, the vlogs were a bit different. Roman picked up a thing or two of those. He understands social media now.
I think it's social media like this. You look out and there's these beautiful waves. We're gonna use YouTubers as surfers,
I love
right?
this, yeah.
There's a lot of us that see the wave and they paddle and they don't catch the wave.
I still remember this as you were telling me when I wanted to start my channel. You go, I'm telling you, it's not happening yet, but the pranks are going away and it's going to be vlogs.
But maybe one does. Now the goal is to get up on the wave and stay on it and ride that
Stay
wave
on the
as long as you
wave.
can.
Roman was one of the earliest YouTubers to catch the vlogging wave, and his content strategy propelled him all the way to the top. Video after video,
So is that like a perfect timing type thing?
after upload,
Is that what he was doing?
skyrocketed. Within a year,
Or what
Roman
he's saying?
hit 1 million subscribers, and by year 2, he quadrupled that. The daily vlogs were such a hit that over
Damn.
1.5 million people were tuning in to watch
Bro,
a
this looks more enjoyable than the pranks. All right, dude, he's literally, because this, when you think of vlog, you think of like regular like family day shit. There's a fucking monster truck 20 feet in the air. All right,
a 20-minute long video every single day.
My prank channel, which was huge, has like 1 billion views or something, which is insane to me that we would ever have that type of viewership. But the vlog channel had like 6 billion views.
Damn.
So we immediately raced past the
But her legs can't even reach the fucking cow. Oh my god.
It was
Fucking
like
midget
insane.
alert.
It was the crazy stunts, the relatable family content, the pranks, collaborations, Zeus, and the positive motivational messages that inevitably took the
Zeus?
vlog
Is that
channel
their
to
dog?
the coveted 10 million subscriber milestone.
The thing that really separated you, the merch, baby.
The merch. Oh yeah, I forgot about
These
that.
2 words lifted me up through some of the hardest times in my life. And then I thought, maybe this will help my viewers too. So I remember I think I just put it at the end of one of my videos. You are beautiful. You are one of a kind. Smile more. And I just saw like almost a movement instantly happen in my comment section.
Smile more.
Merch for a while was when I started getting requests for merch. I was like, heck, I'll put Smile More on a t-shirt.
The really good news today is that all your emails and all your texts and all your Facebook messages about where do I get Smile More merchandise, the Smile More store is official. This is something super exciting for me. I never thought I'd have a store up with my Smile More merch.
Have you guys ordered anyone's merch before? I think I've wore Danny Duncan's merch. I never ordered it, but I seen it at the mall before and I got it.
I'm really nervous about it.
I think that's the only
because
YouTuber merch I've had.
What if I don't get any
Well, he's like
orders?
probably one of the top
That'd be
merch
really
sellers like of all time.
The only thing that would sell was our
Like his
plain
Virginity
white
Rock
Smile More
stuff?
logo. It was like our Nike swoosh, and everybody was using like a Spreadshirt and Teespring, and I was like, I'm gonna do this in my basement.
Weren't you packaging yourself and packaging and shipping for yourself?
Every order ever. My motto was keep it small, keep it all. It was like we keep it all in, we make all the profits. Our family's running it. We did like 700,000 orders. Smile More's income.
700,000?
I remember our accountant like calling me and he was like, hey, you did this number. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
1.5 million?
Okay. What? I'm just checking.
Damn.
That was over 20 million, somewhere around there.
But all the money, success, and fame
Over 20 million in merch? That bitch at 1.5, my jaw dropped, but 20?
Didn't come without any consequences.
Daily vlog was different.
I literally have no clue how I did it.
How long did you daily vlog for?
I think it was about 5 years. The longest I
What?
did was 550 days without missing a day. It was like 2 different lives. There's like, all right, the vlog's done. Now she's getting the kids to bed. They're going to bed, and I'm up till 3 a.m. editing. And of course, it's an addiction, 100%. We didn't go to bed together for 3 years probably. Literally, because I film and edit all night. It really was a reality show. It was a sitcom, and it captivated a lot of people.
Hey, got a risky for the biscuit, you feel me?
Right, yeah, you have to basically brand everybody and everything in your life. We were creating this mad snowball of success.
Yeah.
And you cannot stop when you have that kind of success moving. Birthdays I missed. There was life, real life, 100%, that I chose to do YouTube instead of life. And even now, we don't film much, but there's sometimes kids want to do something cool. I'm like, oh, we don't have a camera. Like,
Damn, so he had to sacrifice a lot, man. That's the dark side, I guess.
Yeah, it's still in my brain. Like, it might be for life.
Not to go, dark, but there was a turning point, right, where your safety was compromised.
Yeah.
And I believe that was the reason that you were absent for so long, correct?
Yeah, we didn't quit YouTube. We were told to get off YouTube.
What?
By the FBI.
We have left.
The FBI. YouTube starting to force off social media by what?
Out of the fear of our life.
The safety of our kids, like our
Yo, people were coming after Roman, bro. They trying to take this man's life.
house, are everything we have.
The internet is too open and too inviting.
Yeah.
I know became an issue, but
Yeah.
was it an issue before it became an issue? Did you ever give that thought?
No, it wasn't an issue till it became an issue.
I want you to imagine that you have to have a funeral for somebody that you love. These stalkers bomb-threaded a funeral.
This
What
person
the
was able
fuck?
to get into our OnStar, lock our car on and off, shut our lights on and off.
He'd send pictures of our cameras to our cell phones.
Just
No, that's actually scary. Like at that point, I wouldn't even know what the first step. Like, who the fuck are you gonna call? The cops? Is that reasonable? Like, yo, someone hacking my shit? Hey, yeah. At that point, you just gotta fuck that. Restart everything. Get a new number. Get a new
scary. 'Cause, like, our
email.
kids go outside
Everything.
and play, and it's like
He would, there'd be texts like,
Oh, he was like a hacker
I'm gonna
stalker?
hang your family on cross, burn your houses down,
And then, like, we would spend all the time to get our numbers changed, and then instantly he'd text, like, you think you can just change your number?
What the
or, like,
fuck?
You think you can hide?
Did they
You said
find
you
out
went
who
through
it
the scariest
was?
time of your life
Yep.
because of that.
Yep. It was a long, painful case for many reasons. One, we had to just take it because if we come out and say anything, then there's a chance he'll quit. The stalker will quit if we scare him off.
Oh.
The FBI needs this person to keep going, dig deeper.
You have no idea how hard it is to put that smile on and try to give you my pure energy while this stuff's going on in my life.
But the truth
Yeah,
is,
that's
you
crazy,
are
man.
well protected. You have good security.
We had the best that I could do. Yeah. We did like, I don't know, $1.5 million for security.
Damn,
Yeah,
just
man.
for security?
Was the sacrifice worth it?
Yeah. Where I'm at right now is a very happy place. It is. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a very happy place. The good has outweighed the bad, and I think that's what keeps us.
Good has outweighed the
able to just
bad.
keep going. My kids are getting to live.
I forgot
a-
about that
A
kid.
different life. They're getting to live a really cool life.
How much?
Full-grown men
Damn, how much kid you got, bro? Hey, wrap it up, Roman.
come up to me.
That's a
full
little
tears
too
in their
much.
eyes,
Hey, he got money though. He
and
can pay all their
they say,
bills.
I'm
So
alive because of you. That only has to happen once to know that what you're doing has a bigger purpose. That genuinely keeps me on the internet. Above the weird stalking, above the arrest, above all that, I have saved a human life.
yeah,